Hi guys, today I'm revamping a palette from a brand that could be considered a cult favorite. They surely have a loyal following, and that is Natasha and Denona. I'm revamping the Glam palette. Dun 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 dun. If you haven't seen my revamp palette videos, this is where I take a palette and I change mattes, shimmers, whatever it is about the palette I want to change. And then I take you through the whole process. We go through my collection. There's a lot of swatches involved. There was a ton of swatches involved in this video especially. And then we go through pick, choose, take away, add. I mean, it's a process. And then at the end, we create our new revamp palette, and then I do 3 looks with it. I do like to keep the theme of the palette the same. This is the Glam palette. I'm actually going for a neutral, everyday glam. That's kind of what the theme is for this one. And I will also list all of the single shadows that I'm using in the description box below. But before we get started, I want to say, hi, my name's Jenna, and I'm an eyeshadow addict. If you're an eyeshadow addict too, or you just love watching eyeshadow videos, then be sure to subscribe before you leave. Now let's get started. Okay, hopefully I have this set up so everybody can see. I have it set up on my dining room table, so hopefully it's worked out. So just to recap, my plan is to change the Natasha Denona Glam palette to more of a neutral, everyday glam. Okay, and then I just wanted to test this out. Some of the shadows that I'm going to pick out, I don't know if I'm picking this one, but I just wanted to test it, are not going to fit in here. So I'm actually going to be doing my new Glam palette in this empty palette here. Okay, so let me get this set up. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch this palette out so I kind of know how it looks and what shimmers or mattes I want to change. Alright, I think we could have made these swatches a little closer together. Alright, the ones that I definitely am not going to be using are the silvers and the grays. That's something that I just would not normally use on an everyday. I'm liking these two. For now, I'm going to pull these two out. And I have already mixed and matched this palette, so I already marked Glam 1, and this is already marked. So I want to pull these two out. My magnet's a little strong. And then I think I want to pull out this matte blend. I'm just going to set them in here for right now. And I like this shimmer here. I think I'm going to pull that one out. Definitely want to pull out this one. Getting a little excited there. Okay. I told you it was powerful. Pull out this one. I love that one for like a liner. And for now, I think that's going to be it. I'm kind of contemplating this one. And then maybe this one. Hold on, I want to see these. I want to see it a little bit better up here. Yeah, I just feel like these two are a little too close. I don't need both. That one has some sparkle in it, so I'm going to keep that one. Let me see these. I kept that one. So, yeah, I'm going to take the crease out. Okay. For now, that's all I'm going to take out. But we may come back. Alright, so I have pulled out palettes off here to the side. I have a pile here, and then I have my Cindy Grace. So I'm going to start with Cindy Grace. I pulled out palettes that have neutral leaning colors in them. So I kind of went through them and brought them out, and now I'm going to come out, I'm going to swatch. I'm actually going to take these off, and then I'm just going to swatch these here so I know what I'm working with and which what I'll pull out of here, what I want to keep. So I'm going to go wash this off, and then we're going to start swatching these palettes. Alright, so now I'm going to go through and swatch these. I kind of want to put some mattes in between here. There we go. Or at least some darker colors. Okay. Alright, so this is what I have so far, and I only have 2 mattes, so I definitely want to add some mattes in here. This one I would use more for outer corner. I wouldn't use this much for a transition, so I'm going to be looking for some transition shades and then some outer corner shades. The first palette I'm actually going to start with is my Sydney Grace Singles. You know what, I actually forgot I have some other Sydney Grace palettes. I need to whip those out in a minute. So I have a lot in here, so let's start with these. And I'm going to start swatching them along with these, so I kind of know what I'm working with. So I want to see how this looks. Oh yes, I really like that. Let's try this one. I really like that one too. Just looking for like a transition neutral color. I like this one. Let's see what this one is. Peanut Butter Cookie. This has to be my favorite matte from Sydney Grace. You know, I think I need, let me try turning the light on. I think we need a little bit more light. And I don't really think that helped much, but hopefully it helped a little bit. The weather is so weird. It was like supposed to be 107 yesterday, and it rained. It was, I think it got up to 104, 105, but it's just so hot. We have clouds in and out. This weather is just not normal for us, so I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so we got Peanut Butter Cookie out, and I would like one more transition color. Now, just because I pull these out doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to use these. I could switch them out again later on. We're just going to kind of see. I do like this one too. I think this would be a good transition. I like it. It's not too warm, not too cool. It's just nice neutral. This is Pumpkin Roll. This was from November 2020. What year is this? 2022, I think. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up. Alright, so we got some transition. And I think that's going to be it for this one for right now. I definitely see some that I will probably come back in for, but I want to go through some other palettes and see what they got. Okay, let's try Big Browns 2 from Dose of Colors. Okay, I don't want these. These I feel a little too warm. Let's watch this one. That's kind of gray tone. See what this looks like. Yeah, I don't think any of those are really gonna make a difference. Alright, this one is pretty cool from Dose of Colors. I'm gonna start swatching down here. Okay, that one's pretty interesting. Different than the rest. Okay. These two, this one and this one actually look pretty similar. I just darkened that one up a little bit. And let's try that one. Alright, so the only one I would probably be interested in is maybe this one. So, let me see here. These are not magnetic. Oh, that is so sad. So sad. Alright, well, we'll come back to that one because I'm sure I have something close. I thought those were magnetic. That is too bad. Okay, and this is the Truffle eyeshadow palette from Dose of Colors. I was kind of interested in the shimmers, but I already have 2, so I don't want any more pink. And that one's kind of pink leaning also, so. Alright, now we're coming in with Gemini. Alright. Mainly looking at the mattes in here. And I don't really need anyone that light, so maybe, let's see how this one looks. Ooh. I really like that one. And it kind of goes with the shimmer. That's cupcake. I'm going to pull this one out for right now. Put that one there. Alright, now we're coming into 420, which you might not think would be a pick, but definitely have some neutral colors in here. Okay, I'm going to try this one. This is a very interesting color. Yeah, that's a little bit more yellow undertoned than I want. Let's see how this one's looking. That one's not too bad, but I just feel like it probably goes, I already have something like that, and I don't want anything too close. Alright, next one is Sorcerous Smoke from Unearthly. Got some neutrals in here. Oh, this one's very nice too. Ooh, I really like this one. I may switch it out for the melt. I really like it. It's a lot more neutral. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Let's switch this one out for right now. Thank you for being magnetic. Put this one back before I forget which one it went in. Okay. And then while I'm in here, I also want to swatch some of these shimmers. Oh, see? That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that one's so pretty. You know, I'm just gonna, I should just probably maybe swatch all of them. Are we showing up in here? Oh my, let me do this one too. Oh, okay, that's too much. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep out, oh my goodness. Should I keep these two out for now? Alright, I'm gonna mark on the back of this. Get this one out. Oh! I'm sorry, Unearthly. How much do you rock when you already put the name on the back of the singles? Yes, you rock. Very much. Here I am with my Sharpie, ready to write a P. Alright, and then I want to try Sorcerous too. I'm basically just going to pull out a whole bunch, and then at the end I'm going to swatch everything that I picked out and kind of pick and choose which ones I want to use still. Alright, coming into Unearthly again, the Spring Magic. We have these like cool tone browns in here. This is such a fun palette to play with. It really surprised me. Alright, that's like a purple leaning brown, grayish. That one's pretty too. But let me try this one. I'm curious. Ooh. I think we're gonna wait. Alright guys, I'm out of room. I'm going to go wash this off and then we're going to come back and swatch. Actually, which one did I keep? I can't even remember. Alright, we're just going to come back. I'm going to re-swatch the Natasha Denona ones and then keep swatching. Alright, now I'm just going to re-swatch the Natasha Denona, because these are definitely the ones I'm keeping. The other ones I'm not really too sure about yet, so I'm just going to re-swatch these so we can compare them. Thinking of which palettes to choose for mattes, this one came into my mind. If you saw my video, you know I absolutely loved these mattes. The shimmers, you might want to go check that video out. Alright, okay, so let's start with that one. A little too gray. No, did I forget to swatch one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I did. Okay, I forgot to swatch. Forgot to swatch this one. I'm going to put that on. Okay. All right. So these are more gray toned leaning. Let me see. And I don't want to go too cool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Unfortunately, they're too cool in here. But man, fantastic mattes in that palette. Next one we're going to try is Harvest Moon. And swatch a couple. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to go through and keep swatching, see if I find anything. Alright, I'm going to try this one in here. A little too light. And I'll try this brown. Oh wow, that's nice. I like that one. Alright, I think we're going to wait because I have this one. I think we're going to wait on that one. Next one is Cold Moon. I have a feeling this one's going to be a little too cool toned, but I thought I would just try it out. This one actually might be fun to pull in with these pinks. Oh, that's so pretty. Alright, let me think here. I'm going for Neutral Everyday Glam. Would we consider this everyday glam? I mean, for me personally, I would. I love these rose tones. I think they would go so nice with these shimmers. This one's a bit more purple. Let me swatch this one too to see how it looks. Yeah, it's a little too much. I'm actually going to swatch this shimmer too. I don't want too many pinks. Getting too many pinks in here. Alright, I think we're going to wait on this one. Let me swatch this one. And then I'm going to move on. Oh, I really like that. Let me see. Oh, let me turn the light back on. Darn it. I get interrupted, and then when I come back, I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. I really like this one. I definitely want some different dimensions in there. I mean, I don't want them all multi-chrome, but I definitely, and it shifts to this beautiful pink, which would go with those two. I'm going to pull this one out for right now. And I'm going to put ER on the back of it, just so I remember. I'm going to let it dry for a second. Alright. Okay. Oh, Devinah. It's time to swatch some shimmers. Alright, definitely looking for everyday neutral glam. So, let's try this one out. So pretty. I'm really liking that one the more I look at it. I think these are going to be too much. Yeah, these are like orange leaning. Let me try this one. I think maybe for like an inner corner. Definitely think we're going to be using that one. And then I have those two. So I don't know. Which ones do I want? I think I'm going to go with this one for right now. This one is Sour Spanks. Alright, so we're going to pull that one out for right now. Alright, we're getting, look at this. We're getting some interesting stuff going on here. Alright. The ones I'm using from, I'm going to keep in this pile so I can keep it straight. Alright, definitely want to swatch the mattes in here. When I used this palette, the mattes were so fantastic. Some of the shimmers that I used, they were, I don't know what's going on. So let's swatch. Swatch a little bit. These might be a little too warm. More warm than what I'm going for, yeah. And then let me see if there's any shimmers that I want to swatch. Oh wow, let's try this one. Oh yeah, yeah. Alright. Okay, good. This has a BelleBéauteBar sticker on it. Very nice. Oh, and the name. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, look at this. Alright, so that's what I have so far. I do remember that I have some more Cindy Grace palettes. I'm going to wash these off, and then I'm going to go grab those because I just I need more. Do I need more mats? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mats. Let's see, these are going to be transition. So I have 2 transition. And then move this mat up here. So then I got 3 outer corner and then like a thing. That's not too bad. I'm really thinking about bringing that rose mat in. I think when I swatch everything at the end, I might swatch it. Which one was that in? Cold Moon, right? Yeah. Alright. So, alright, I'm going to go grab those other palettes, see if I can find any other palettes that might have some neutral leaning color in them. I'll be right back. Alright, I found some more palettes, and I brought this one. You know what? Let's swatch these again so we know. Boy, I had one that really stained when I went to wash it off. From the Cold Moon palette. Okay. Alright, so I'm just looking for something that'll go with this. I'll try this one. Interesting. Kind of like a green, Spanish green going through there. I just don't really think that's going to go with the vibe. Yeah. Okay, we got the Amunet palette from Adept, and this is the dark. I'm going to swatch this matte. And yeah, let's try this one. We don't have too many dark shimmers in there, only one. It's pretty interesting too. Let's have that one. Let's see. You know, let's swatch that one next to it. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this one out for right now. I may put it back. We'll see. Okay. And then I grabbed some more of my Cindy Grace palette. Okay, I'm not really, I actually just used this the other day. And I know those colors, these are rosy. Maybe these would be good for, let's see. Yeah, and then this color here, I mean, it's just a little too similar for that. Yeah, these are like more cool tone leaning. Let's see this one. You know what, this one might be really good. Maybe I should use that one instead of, let's compare it next to, this one. Let's see which one we're liking more. Yeah, because this one has more color to it. Kind of liking this one for an outer corner. Really go with the pink. I think I'm going to pull it out for right now. And that one was Beachy Days. Okay. Now I better, let's see, this one is Summer Days. Grace. Alright, I'm going to let that dry for a second. Alright, and then this is the mattes in here are very good, and they are somewhat neutral. I mean, you can tell, I love this one. This one is like a really go-to if I need to get out the door. But it looks like it was pulling a little more warm than I want. Well, it's not too bad, but it's pretty close to this one here. So, yeah. Alright, Sydney Brace. Let's see, I think I'm going to try that one. Yeah. Let me try this one here. Alright, next is Love Journey. I really am liking this one. You know what, I'm going to compare it next to this one before I transition and see. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with these two because I know I would use these more. I don't really like, I like cool tones, but not so much in the crease. But oh, it really does go with that one, doesn't it? Oh boy, what to do, what to do? You know, I'm going to pull it out for now, and then we'll swatch them all together and see which one. Alright, Love's Journey. Sydney Grace. Alright, we'll let that dry. And shimmers. I think this one is going to pull a little green. Oh no, that's beautiful. I'm going to do this one too. Let's do this one. Yeah, I would like more neutral like this. I think I'm going to pull these two out also. Let me try this. No, that's too bronze. Okay, I'm going to pull these two out. Great, now let's see. Grace, which one's dinner date? That way I can, oh, I guess I could have just taken a picture. Or duh, I could just look back on the video. I need a nap. I need a nap. Alright. Love's Journey, Sydney Grace. Oh, let's put a W. Alright. Now we have a lot already. How many slots do we have? I didn't even bother to count. So 15. And then what do we got? We got 6. So that leaves us 8. No. 9 to fill. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's 13. So I already have to cut out 4. Let's see what we got here. I think this is going to be a little too colorful. Those look warm. The only thing I might... Ooh, that one's so pretty. They look pretty similar though, don't they? But I'm really liking this one a little more. Yeah, I think I'm going to put... Which one was it? This one back and pull this one out. This one. Great. Alright. Put this one back. Alright, last palette. I'm going to check this one. Tartlet. Is this Tartlet in blue? Is that what this one is? Oh, Tartlet Juicy. Sorry. Oh boy. Alright, let's try some of these. Oh, that's a little too dark. Let's try this one. Pull this one up a little bit. No. And then the shimmers are kind of on the pink side of me. Am I even in frame? No, I think I'm pretty happy with... I'm going to put that. That's what we have. Boy, I haven't used this in a while, and I can really tell the formula is just not what it used to be. Alright, we're going to stick with these. And now I'm going to go wash all of this off, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to swatch everything on my arm, and we're going to pick and choose which ones we want to put in the palette. Alright, now seeing them all swatched out, I'm already having some thoughts. I feel like this one is too warm. It's a little too warm for everything going on in there. You know what, I just kind of want to do that for a minute and kind of see. Everything else I think is looking pretty good. Now I just want to take out ones that are a little too similar, like this one and this one right here. I feel like that's too close. I like this one more because it has more sparkle in that through it, so I think we're going to put that one back. Where are we at? We got 5, 10, 15, so I have to take out 2 more. I feel like this is a little too silver, but man, I just really like it with that color. But I don't see me able to use it with any of the other shimmers. So I think we're going to take that one out. And then what does that leave us? One more? This is getting difficult. Alright, I think, oh boy, I think I'm going to take this one out. Wow. That leaves me 4 from the original. But I feel like these two, I don't need both of them in there. And I definitely want a pink because I have this more mauve-y leaning tone. Alright, we're going to try taking this one out, and then I'm going to wash these off, swatch what I have, and see how it looks. But now, I cannot remember which is which. I'm going to swatch the Glam palette up here. The original. I'm going to swatch the original Glam palette on this side, and then I'm going to swatch my revamped palette here. We're just going to kind of look at them side by side. I have no idea what color Crease is, so I'm just going to put this one in next. Now these two look very, very close. I think I'm going to have to change one of those out, but let me finish swatching. Yeah, I just feel like, I mean, this is a little cooler, but once you get on the eyes, you're not going to be able to tell. So I guess I'm going to put this one back because I want to keep one from that one from the original. I don't know. What are we thinking? Is it Everyday Neutral Glam? I kind of feel like it is. I think I just need to rearrange it a little bit. And then I have to replace that one, and I think I need a transition. I think I need another transition. So far I just have this one, and I could probably use that one, but we're going to switch that one out. I need another transition color. I'm looking for a light. Let me see my end frame. Alright, I'm just going to swatch up here. Maybe that would be better. Let me swatch this one too. You know, I actually like this one more than that one. Which one's this one again? Where am I at? That would be, oops, peanut butter cookie. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch peanut butter cookie out, and I'm going to bring in these two. Are these showing on here? Oh, they're not even showing. Come on, let's get it together. I think I'm going to bring in these two. Kind of break it up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to, okay, we're going to switch these out. Let's put those in there. And now I want to take a look at the shimmers. So I'm actually going to move everything out of the way for a minute. And look at these shimmers. I'm kind of wondering if I should switch any of the shimmers out. So maybe like, okay, and then I'm going to try this one. And then maybe this one. Let's just going to kind of throw them in over here. Yeah, I kind of liking this one. Is that the same one that I swatched? That kind of looks like it. I really like this one. I think we're going to switch one out for this one too. Coffee cake. Which one am I going to switch it out with? I think I'm going to switch it out for this one. That's just a little too much silver. Don't feel like I'm going to use it that much. Alright, so let's see which one that one is. Now, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to take this one out. We're going to put that one in, and then now I'm going to re-swatch. I'm going to go ahead and swatch this out and see how it looks. I think that's it. I think I'm very happy with this. I'm going to swatch the original Natasha Denona Glam next to this, and we're going to compare it. Alright, that's both of them swatched out. Now I am ready to go create some looks. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I just wanted to keep it really simple and out the door, quick and easy. So I just went in with some mascara And then I didn't even use any blush. I just went in with bronzer.
And I went in with Cover FX. Remember when these were all the rage?
And I went in with Sunkissed. And then for lips, I just went in with Buxton's Serena. All right, off to the next look. Alright guys, this is the final look. I love the way this turned out. I think these are just great everyday neutral glam. I mean, I just absolutely love it. Love the sparkle, love the shine, and I'm so happy.
For blush, I went in with Dallas from Benefit.
And Ginger Blonde from Lorac. Alright guys, let's go on to the last look. Alright guys, this is the final look. I love it. I absolutely love the way it turned out. I think this is definitely everyday glam. And let me tell you what I finished off with. For blush, I went in with the Smashbox Cali Contour Palette. And I went in with this blush right here. Topped it with Sunkissed from Nude Sticks. Went in with Apricot Cream from Melt for the lower lash line. BFF, of course, for the lip liner. And Ginger Blonde from Lorac. I honestly went into this video thinking I'd be using a lot more of the Natasha Denona, but just as mixing and matching mattes and shimmers, it just happened the way it did. And I was a little worried because I only had 4 of the original Natasha Denona shades, but I will tell you, Sydney Grace always pulls through. Her mattes are phenomenal. They're phenomenal. I mean, they just blend themselves. Absolutely gorgeous. Every time I use them, I'm like, I need to get more. Like, I don't need more in my collection, but they just make me want to get more. And a little reminder, I don't know what day it is because they all blend together right now, but we're at the end of June, and Sydney Grace's December and July sale will be coming up next month, so a little heads up for that. So what do you guys think? Do you think we achieved the everyday neutral glam with this revamp palette? Let me know in the comments. I'm very happy with the way the palette turned out and all the looks that I created. These videos do take me a little longer to create, so if you did like this video, I would really appreciate it if you like it. That way I know to continue to make more content like this. And I've also created a playlist where all of these videos will be going, so if you would like to check that out. But if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.